come on in, hit the like button if you're new here, welcome, and please subscribe if you like my content. This is maybe going to be a short review. I'm going to try to make it short. It is a review for Occupation. It is a sci-fi fantasy. Came out in 2018. It's an Australian film. 2 hours long, and the budget is $6 million. Only $6 million. Google says one day it was 5 something, now it's 6, so I don't know what's going on there. But this is directed by Luke Spark. And here's the cast. Now, unfortunately, there is way too much of a cast, believe it or not. So I couldn't put all of them on there. But I only recognize like a couple people in here. Well, recognize one, but then I looked and there was someone else that was in movies. But anyways, plot of this is some town residents have to band together after a devastating alien invasion as they struggle to survive. They realize they must stay one step ahead of their attackers and work together for a chance to strike back. It has good quality, but quality of a small budget project YouTube film with a very light gray tint. Now that could be a good thing or a bad thing. Not talking about the tint, talking about it being a YouTube video. But if you see this movie, you'll know what I mean. The night shots had flares all over the lights, which was perfectly cool. Cool effects, along with these strobing effects added in some scenes, transition scenes over the city shots, which definitely had that type of kind of horrorish, kind of sci-fi cheesiness, alien to it, if you know what I even mean. I didn't really know how to explain that, but it is what it is. The rugby scene with the light flares and the different colors behind and over the mountains as the aliens was showing up was really a cool scene. There's a couple other cool scenes, but not much. The CGI at times with the spaceships, alien blasters, and other aircraft look like CGI of Doctor Who and Firefly. I believe I got that. Firefly was the name that I got right, hopefully. I never seen either of them, but from what I recall from the shots of the scene, it's pretty much like that. And the film kind of reminds me of that. It kind of has two different styles through this. The night scenes are different than the day scenes, if that makes sense. The day scenes are kind of more of Stargate Galactica, or not Stargate Galactica, but Stargate, the TV show that was based on the movie from the 90s. The costume design for the aliens was okay for a low-budget film. Clearly seen way better. I looked at the description on iTunes, which is different than where I got the description here. It says the word saying Starship Troopers aliens, which they kind of look like it, but you know, it's like there was more of the masks of the actual skin face that was kind of hokey looking. It's also your typical stereotypical alien looking, but I did love how, and I don't know how they did it, but they did the eyes, the big eyes where they would close. So that was pretty cool. I'll give them that. Explosions were clearly real. They were clearly improvised. They would blow up, then you would see sparks and sparks fly. So it was definitely like kind of like fireworks type of thing, but like big explosions. You usually tend to see that in small budget films. I enjoyed this more than I thought I would, as I wasn't really wanting to watch this, to be honest. The only reason why I did is because I really wanted to watch the second one, which was just released yesterday on iTunes, but didn't want to go in this misunderstanding what was going on, which is understandable. So here's my rating for this film. For a small budget film, this wasn't that bad. is definitely better than I thought it was going to be. The story could have been better, and some of the acting. I would have to say that Stephanie's acting. This might be a little harsh, but she was so over the top constantly that I would have to say her acting was atrocious in this. I know she was in Galactica, something, the TV show, and she was in the series of. She was in CIS, Imagine a Cameo, but she was also in the Terminator series. I used to watch NCIS, so I don't remember her acting, if I even saw her in here, in there. The other shows I never saw, so I really don't know if this is just her being lazy or if this is something she does. Because I have nothing to go on with her, as far as I could see. But in the end, this is just what I was expecting. Way less than this, and I pretty much got what I wanted from this film to get into the story, so I'm ready for the second one. And I'm definitely really want to watch the second one. I don't know if it'll be tomorrow or Monday. I was saying that because I'm kind of wanting to get into that. I wanted to get through this really fast, this film. But yeah, let me know in the comments below what you thought of this film. Are you even interested in this from what I've told you about it? I love you all, and please stay safe, and Skull.